Sometimes the worst prisons have no bars, just a box. A box built to keep you silent, afraid, and obedient. This is the story of Colleen Stan and how she survived 7 years of pure evil. It was May 19th, 1977. Colleen Stan was 20 years old, smart, friendly. She was headed to a friend's birthday party in Northern California, and she was hitchhiking. Back then, people did it all the time. It seemed harmless, but that ride would cost Colleen everything. She turned down 2 cars, and then a young couple with a baby stopped. That made her feel safe. A woman, a child, what could go wrong? The couple introduced themselves as Cameron and Janice Hooker. They smiled, chatted. The ride started off normal. Then, they pulled off the road near a remote forest. Cameron had a knife, and just like that, Colleen was trapped. They placed a strange wooden box over her head. It was heavy, dark, soundproof. She couldn't move, couldn't breathe properly, and she had no idea where she was going. When the blindfold came off, Colleen was chained inside a basement. Cameron Hooker told her he was part of a powerful group called The Company. He said they were watching her. If she tried to escape, the company would kill her family. It was a lie, but it was powerful. Colleen believed him. He made her sign a fake slave contract and called her Kay. For 23 hours a day, she was locked inside a coffin-like wooden box. Under their bed, in complete darkness, she couldn't stand, couldn't scream, couldn't even cry. Colleen lived like this, not for a week, not for a month, but for 7 years. Cameron tortured her, physically, mentally, emotionally. He wanted a slave, and his wife Janice allowed it because Cameron had promised not to hurt her anymore if she helped. Sometimes Colleen was allowed out of the box to cook, to clean, to smile in front of neighbors. Nobody knew she was a prisoner. She even visited her own family once, but she was too scared to say a word. She believed the company was still watching. In 1984, something changed. Cameron started trusting her. He let her get a job, let her go outside, even allowed her to call her family. Then one day, he told her she could visit her parents alone. That's when Janice broke. She told Colleen the truth. There was no company. No one was watching. It was all a lie to control her. Colleen didn't run to the police immediately. She needed time. But when she finally did, the story shocked the world. Cameron Hooker was arrested, and in 1985, he was sentenced to 104 years in prison. Janice testified against him. She was never charged. Colleen Stan rebuilt her life. It wasn't easy, but she went back to school, worked, lived. When asked how she survived, she said, "I learned to go somewhere else in my mind. That's how I got through the worst parts." The human spirit is stronger than we think. Colleen Stan spent 7 years in the dark, but she came back. Her story is one of control and survival, of evil and strength. And it reminds us, sometimes real monsters don't hide in the dark. They smile, they drive a car with a baby in the back seat, and they seem perfectly normal. Evil wears many faces,